I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
These two movies, you know what they are? They're dead fucks in the sea, rolling, flowing to fuck you and me. Before I go further, thanks once again goes to Jordan, who sent this request via PayPal. If you want to request pretty much any type of video, send in your request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. I just reviewed the first ride-along, now I'm on ride-along 2, Electric Fuckaloo, from 2016, and this really does prove the power of the box office. What do I mean by that? I can't sit here and go, why did it get a sequel? Because the first film made over $100 million. And I remember at the time going, well, you have these actually good films like Dread with Carl Urban that got nothing. And I saw Dread in the theater, loved it, saw it in 3D, loved it. Not many people did. It made no money, never got sequels or anything. They've been talking about this and that for years and years. Nothing has happened, and I don't think anything will happen. So, compared to Ride Along, it made over $100 million. It didn't cost that much to make. Thus, they don't make a sequel. That's just how it goes. Sad to say. I didn't see these in the theater. If I did see them, it was on a fucking online download, only because sad curiosity. Because I've said it before in my review of the first ride-along, I like buddy cop films. I mentioned a bunch from Showdown Low Tokyo, Tango and Cash, Lethal Weapon films, 48 Hours, which I didn't even mention that the first time, because I guess 48 Hours, it's like a common sense thing. Like, 40 Hours is a classic. The Hard Way, which the first film kind of ripped off. You want to know why I say that? Feel free to watch my review of the first fucking movie. Even the Rush Hour films, even the third one, which I'm not a big fan of, is better than these ride-along films. Because I mentioned, just like the first film, it's generic, it's lazy, it's unfunny, it's not creative. There are times where even this one is ripping off the first movie. Literally just ripping off the first one. And I've also said, why is it that Kevin Hart is funnier in interviews than in movies? And then between the two reviews, I thought about that for another minute. I went, wait, is that how Kevin Hart gets so many fucking films made? Because he's this funny in person with interviewers, which means he could be this fun in person with studio heads. That's why he gets so many fucking films made. I guess I can see why. Except the final product ain't much of shit. Except maybe Central Intelligence, which I liked. But not many other Kevin Hart films I gave a shit about. Because just, in interviews, he comes off more natural. He comes off funnier. In movies, he comes off like the Chihuahua going. And then on top of that, you get fucking Ken Jeong, which that's another guy I'm fucking tired of seeing of. He was successful in his performance in The Hangover, then he gets all these fucking jobs, whether it be in one of those Transformer films, I think it was the third one he was in, or this movie. At least in this movie, he's not doing any accents, so he's not as annoying. But still, you know, I would rather have someone like Bobby Lee or someone else in that role instead of Ken Jeong taking all these fucking roles. But as for the plot of the film, the beginning tries to be a one serious that you even have Tyrese there, who at this point is Ice Cube's partner. Something goes wrong because Kevin Hart, I don't know why, sometimes I want Kevin Smith, that'd be a different movie. Kevin Hart comes in, acts like a fucking idiot, as he's now on the force. Car chase, Ice Cube stops the guy, gets some info, something that leads to Miami. Wait, you're a buddy film, you're going to Miami? I think the Bad Boys films have that taken care of, guys, okay? And you know what? Bad Boys for Life showcases you can make a fucking buddy cop film in today's age and be worth the shit. Because Bad Boys for Life, I quite enjoyed. Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, they still had that chemistry. It was still funny. The action scenes, while I don't think they're up to par with the first two films, they're a hell lot better than the stuff in this. Now, maybe I could give credit to Tim Story a little bit, where it seems like he tried to work on the action sequences a little bit more compared to the first one. Like maybe this had a little bit bigger budget. Does he have a little bit more with car chases and stuff? But still nothing to wet your fucking willy over. So Kevin Hart begs him to take him to Miami. He says no. But then the sister begs him. And then he pretty much does the same fucking thing that he does in the first movie. I won't take him on another ride along so that maybe he'll realize not be, he'll just be the beat cop. He won't be detective. I'm like, this is almost the same fucking thing. Yes, I know. I like Another 48 Hours, which is almost the same fucking thing too. I understand complaining about a similar plot is hypocritical. But at the same time, Another 48 Hours, I've admitted one of its drawbacks is that it's so similar. But Another 48 Hours at least has, once again, the chemistry of Nolte and Eddie Murphy that still works. And there's still moments that made me laugh. And still some of the violence is hard hitting because it's R-rated. Doesn't have to pussify with PG-13. And also, why check out the sequel if you don't like the first one? Number one, this was a request. And I'm fine with that. I think he knew I'd rant on it, and I think people like when I rant, and I think that's humbling. I appreciate it. So if the requests are bad movies, I don't mind, because it seems like people like when I rant, and it's nice that people like you for something at least. So I'll do my best. But you know what? There are sequels that are better than the first one. You could have a shitty first movie, but the sequel works. The Purge sucked. The Purge Anarchy, I really liked. Undisputed, lame film. Undisputed sequels, like Undisputed 2 with Michael Jai White, really good. Undisputed 3 and 4 with Scott Adkins, I really enjoyed those. The Mechanic, Jason Statham, not a fan of. Mechanic Resurrection, the sequel, quite enjoyed. That was a lot more fun. So yes, you can make a sequel to a film that sucked. And like, hey, the sequel's actually pretty decent. This is not the fucking case. This did the same fucking issues and the same fucking problems where it's still as uncreative, unfunny. The one potentially creative moment where there's a car chase and visualizes that he's in a video game, and somehow by doing that he's really good at the car chase, has potential to work. But I don't know if it's either because the rest of the film sucked, so this wasn't as effective as it could have been, or the fact that it kept cut away from live to video game to live, the video game to live, the video game live. Maybe if the entire scene was him visualizing the entire scene as a video game, and then maybe later by news footage we see the reality of it, maybe that could elicit a laugh. I don't know, just maybe there's something else that could have made it that seem more funny or more clever or work a lot more successful than it did. Or maybe because the movie's littered with terrible fucking lines, shitty lines of dialogue like, I'm half cop, half puma, but all detective, and I'll get in your ass. Go ahead, get up his ass. Maybe you'd be trapped down there. You're so fucking small enough, Kevin Hart, you will get trapped up there with your shrimp ass. Go up the ass like a fucking mouse. And when he clinches, you're trapped forever. How about that? Or go make halfway decent films like Central Intelligence. Sorry, my mind blanked there because I tried to think of the other attempts at humor at this. Physical humor, him and his mate, Ice Cube's sister, getting ready to get married. This other woman's being a bitch because she wants to plan everything, despite what Kevin Hart says. So Kevin Hart's trying to hang something. He hits the ceiling fan and he flies back 5 feet. Because when small black person fly 5 feet, it's funny. It's hilarious. You know what? I think Richard Pryor and even Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence, they're a lot funnier than Kevin Hart. And you know what? Maybe those type of pratfalls could work when they did it, but not here. Because like I said in the first film, laughs are not allowed, apparently, in ride-along movies. They're against the fucking law. Other stuff, I mean, it almost tries to be the same goddamn plot of the first movie. You think you should prove that Kevin Hart doesn't have what it takes to be a detective. Only this time it takes place in Miami. I'm like, great, in Bad Boys territory. I just don't watch any of the Bad Boys films. Which is funnier, has better action, and has better chemistry. Ice Cube, once again, and I don't hate Ice Cube. I said in the Ride Along 1 review, if you want to see a buddy film with Ice Cube, go watch All About the Benjamins. And that goes to show you, sometimes it's just fate or luck. It's All About the Benjamins, I think, has at least as much merit, to me even more so. It's an even funnier film, and Mike Epps was a funnier guy in that movie than Kevin Hart, but All About the Benjamins came out, it did nothing. These films come out, they made a shitload of money. Maybe it was marketing, maybe it was just Kevin Hart at the time had that it factor. He's the new guy on the block. We liked him because he's small and he's funny. I don't fucking know. Maybe someone can explain it to me. Maybe because his concert films were very successful, so hey, let's see what he does in movies. But then he's successful in the Jumanji sequels, he's successful in these films, he did films like Night School, and was that Die Hard? Although that didn't go into theaters, that went to... Where the hell did... They went streaming, I forget what platform it was. Olivia Munn, who would be in The Predator. Okay, I can say this film's not as bad as The Predator. I'll give it that. She plays another cop. She's in Miami, and her and Ice Cube have a thing going on. She beats the fuck out of Kevin Hart, which is the closest I came to laughing. You have a foot chase where Kevin Hart chases Jeong, and during the chase, Kevin Hart gets in the nuts by a kid, and he gets steered by dogs. You have the car chase where he visualizes it as a video game. And even then, hell, my friend Michael CP said this when he did his review. Even the people who made the movie don't know what the fuck they're doing in video game form, because they win, but it says game over. It's game over when you die, when you lose, not when you fucking win. Unless you're playing a fucking arcade. Not even arcade. They say you win, or they give you the fucking letters. Put in your fucking high score. Not game over. It's game... They didn't... You know, it'd be funnier if it said, you win. and you steal the fucking voice from Street Fighter 2. It wouldn't make any sense, but it made more sense than that. I mean, I know that's a little stupid nitpick thing, but like, even then, you can't be a bit more creative on the jokes. Don't act like your audience is a fucking idiot. But that's too late. So Kevin Hart accidentally shoots a guy again, like he did in the first movie, only this time the guy's wearing a vest. Kevin Hart pretends to be the Nigerian consul, just like when he pretend to be the fucking Lawrence Fishburne character in the first movie. Even the sequel is already ripping itself off from the first film. Okay, we gotta have Kevin Hart pretend to be someone. We gotta have Kevin Hart accidentally shoot someone. We gotta have Kevin Hart still thinking about his video games. We gotta have Ice Cube take him on this ride along yet again because he doesn't want him to be this thing. Even though I thought we already took care of that shit in the first movie. Apparently not, because we gotta regurgitate the shit. And you know what? Maybe I'd be more. What's the word I'm looking for? Lenient. I'd be more lenient on that because a lot of sequels do that. You guys can name a shitload of sequels that do a lot than what the first film did. But here's the thing. Think of food. You're making something for Thanksgiving. You put a lot of this stuff in. Ingredients. You do have food that tastes not that good, but at least you put in the right amount of salt and paprika and the right amount of whether garlic, whatever you like. The right amount of ingredients. It could be somewhat successful on that front. It can maybe even taste good. You do have meat that tastes like nothing, bland, but the right amount of seasoning. Wonderful burger. Hell, most burgers, if you taste them, there's nothing there. Here, though, it's like a rotten burger. And a film in something like Rush Hour 1 and 2, it's, Rush Hour 2, you have a lot of plot points that are similar to the first, but you have the right seasoning, have the right everything to make it taste good, taste delicious. This is rotten to begin with. And when it's rotten to begin with, and your fucking seasoning is not working, so it's too hot, too bland, too bitter, make you want to fucking puke Day-Glo and have a fut fest with the porcelain gods. Ready to suck the porcelain dick, if it had one, with your face right there in the porcelain crotch, on your knees. Like, great. It's the bathroom glory hole. Only this time you're sticking your entire head in. Which is probably what you want to do when you watch the fucking movies like this. And I did understand someone going, their average films, when you watch horrible movies like Movie 43, inappropriate comedy, epic movie, Meet the Spartans, things of that nature. This is better than those because this actually seems like an actual fucking movie. Just a bland, boring, forgettable movie. And I'm sorry, I don't think these two have the chemistry that apparently a lot of people felt they did. Ice Cube, I was saying before, I don't hate him. I've liked quite a few films he's been in, whether it be Anaconda, Ghost of Mars, Boys in the Hood, All About the Benjamins. But Ice Cube to get in that lazy state where a lot of what you doing? What you want? What do you say? What do you say? That scowl. If it, you gotta, Ice Cube is one of those guys. You gotta put him in the right role. You gotta put him in the right circumstances. Triple X State of the Union, not the right circumstances. These movies, are we there yet? And funny enough, those are more. This and the Are We There Yet movies are some of his more successful films. But to me, those are some of his worst. I'd probably take these movies over Fist Fight, which Ice-T was in. But, yeah. And There's even a moment that I swear made me think of a ripoff of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Remember when Ace went undercover in the party? He's searching around and he sees a fucking animal. Only this, it's in the water. Attacks him. Here, Kevin Hart's undercover in this party. Stick around. Only this time it's a fucking alligator. That's the CGI alligator they took from the set of Eraser. And in a minute I'm like, is he looking for fucking Snowflake? Is that what Kevin Hart is doing? I'm fucking surprised they did not do an Ace Ventura remake starring Kevin Hart. I am shocked. I am surprised. Although, isn't there talks of a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remake with like Will Smith and Kevin Hart? I didn't say anything about that because I don't want to say anything until it actually gets made. Because so many times they announce stuff and it never gets made. There's going to be a Cliffhanger remake. Never got made. This person starred as the Crow. There's been like 18 times they said a Crow movie's being made. Hasn't happened. So, anyway. And yes, scenes like Kevin Hart and Ken Jeong arguing about Star Wars or whether you want to be a shark or a fucking eagle. How about a fucking stunt because you both fucking stink. A container yard. Kevin Hart's in a construction vehicle chasing Benjamin Bratt. Oh, I forgot he's our bad guy. Completely forgot the entire review mentioned the fucking bad guy because that's how memorable he is. He's in a semi. Stops Benjamin Bratt. The second time I almost got a chuckle out of this is when Kevin Hart saves Ice Cube. Ice Cube shoots the bad guy. The bad guy's getting up. Ice Cube sees Kevin Hart has a vest on. He picks up Kevin Hart, manhandles him, and uses him as a shield. And then the look in Kevin Hart's face. I will say that's the moment that almost got out of me. Okay, to be honest, it got a little out of me. I think because the way he just nonchalantly says, James. Wasn't over the top, wasn't overbearing, and it didn't make me go, I can admit that. But that's all I get out of a fucking hour and 40-minute movie. It ends with the wedding of Kevin Hart and Ice Cube's sister. They're driving off on a boat. He flies off and he's being dragged away behind the boat. The end. I don't mention the music in these reviews of the ride-alongs because I don't remember a fucking thing about the music. And I don't remember a fucking thing about the songs used except some crappy rap songs, in my opinion. Again, go watch The Hard Way. At least that has a good rap song. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. By LL Cool J. Here, I don't think the two leads have chemistry. Ken Jeong just made things even more irritating. The villain is even more forgettable compared to Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, it takes place in Miami. It just made me think I want to go watch the Bad Boys films again. That's what it made me do. Its gags are just not funny. Ride Along 2, Ride Along fuck you. How about that? We don't need and we don't want a Ride Along 3. Don't be surprised one day they do that. Because this film was successful. Not as successful as the first one, but it still made a shitload of money. Well, Kevin Hart probably would want a lot more money since then. The Jumanji sequels have been successful. It's just one of those things where I think about so many buddy cop films, or buddy films in general, throughout the years, that did nothing. Got nothing in the box office, whether it be All About the Benjamins, or hell, even these movies made more than Tango and Cash. These movies made more than Shonalo Tokyo, The Last Boy Scout, even if you take in inflation. These made a lot more money than those. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess, again, there was a point where Kevin Hart hit a button on the public. Because I know a lot of the public loves Kevin Hart. And that's why they go see these movies for Kevin Hart. It's not for Ice Cube. They just, okay, Ice Cube, cool. They love what Kevin Hart does. I'm like, you know what? I liked him in Central Intelligence. That's pretty much it. It's just this many, the Bad Boys films. Just so many other buddy films that are better than this. That's just me. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Fuck.